to Psychics Connect. I am your host, Joy Bird, and I absolutely love you, each and every one of you. Love is the highest vibe, and that is why we are coming in hot with some love for you. Today, we are doing an hour long of free mini readings. So come on in and say hello. Pop in the comments where I can see you. Yes, we are over in the comments now. Pop on in, say hello. Let me know where you guys are watching from. I'm so interested where you guys are all across the world. I am in I'm in the States, first of all, and I'm in Atlantic City, New Jersey, 2 blocks from the beach and the boardwalk, which I don't take as much advantage of as I should, because you know about going to some place that is nature outside, not in your house, taking off your shoes, grounding, allowing that natural detox that happens when you walk around with no shoes on a natural surface like dirt, grass, sand. It's called earthing, grounding. Hello, Wendy. You wish you had someone to share your life with. You know what? I relate to that because I absolutely thrive, Wendy, in a loving union, in that give and take. Would you like for me to pull a card or two for you, Wendy? Because I don't see any other comments. I'm waiting for you guys to come in and tell me how you are and where you are watching from. We're offering a 1 hour of live free readings. And you guys can come on over to psychicsconnect.com. You can find me there. There's a plethora of readers to choose from. But if you want me, I am reader number 8755. And I will be there about 5 minutes after this broadcast ends, waiting for you to come to my private chat because I love you so much. Hi there, Carrie. Hi. Okay, Wendy, you would like a card. Welcome. What can we have for Wendy? Welcome. What can we have today? Wendy. Do. I get it, Wendy. You are. Oh, yeah, I get it. So the cards tell a story. I'm in my Oracle deck. This is the Ask Your Guides deck. So I'll share the story with you, Wendy. Here you are all alone. And if you look really close, you'll see you're there. You can hardly see yourself. You're actually beautiful. Wendy, look. You're that lavender tree, that little purple tree right there. Can you see that tree? You're beautiful, Wendy, but we can hardly see you. And I'm going to tell you why, girl. Because you see all those dark clouds covering you up. We don't really focus in on the tree. We just see the dark clouds. Those clouds are your thoughts. It's your your mindset. It's like being in a self-imposed prison. Those limiting beliefs about yourself, your low your sense of self, your low self-esteem, feeling like you're not as good, or you don't deserve, or perhaps it's you, like what's wrong with you, or comparing yourself, judging yourself, critiquing yourself. So, and you're holding on to some emotional trauma and baggage, which are those clouds. They're in the way. You got to release, let those clouds flow right on by, because life is like an ebb and a flow. You got to just let it go. You have to let things and allow things be. You got to look around and find the things that you can be grateful for, Wendy. I know you don't want to hear that because, you're waiting, you're looking, you're waiting for a change. You're wanting something that would make you feel complete or more complete. But you have to realize that you are a complete functioning unit. When you begin to appreciate yourself and validate yourself from within, not feeling like you need someone else, knowing that you're good enough, that you're loved, that you're divine, that you're limitless, that you're eternal, and you came here for lessons and understanding through experiences. When you embrace that, there is a lot of newness. There is a lot of change. This is dawn. New beginnings. I'm sorry, and I'm not in my Ask Your Guides. I'm actually in Earth Magic. I'm in Earth Magic. Forgive me. So yes, dawn of new beginnings. And you see all that light in the background. That's like positivity. That's a positive start, a positive fresh start, a positive newness, a positive opportunity. Like it's something good for you, and it affects your emotional status. It makes you feel so happy, so complete, and so fulfilled. So you're asking about being alone. Hear what I'm saying. There's some newness, but love yourself. Focus on you. And when you're not looking for that thing is when it pops up. You like basically run into them, run into it, run into love. I love you, Wendy. Thanks for coming on in. All right. Hi, Carrie. Hi, Wichita. Wait a minute. Wichita. I have to say it right. Wichita Creek. You're in the UK. Awesome. I'm glad it makes sense to you, Wendy. I love you so much. All right. So, yes, we are going to see. Okay. Carrie would love a message. Awesome. I'm trying to think of where I'm going to. Carrie, am I going to the Oracle over here, the Oracle over there, or the Tarot? Carrie, why don't you choose? I'm so undecided on which deck to go to. Would you like Tarot or would you like Oracle? How about we do a little bit like interaction and you guys can maybe choose your deck? Carrie, you're in Australia, Wendy. I love it. I love it. I've never been anywhere. I've never been out of my tri-state area, like never been more than 2 hours away from where I was born and raised and where I currently reside. So thank you, Wichita. Carrie is an oracle person. She's an oracle babe. All right, Carrie, let's go on into the actual Ask Your Guys deck. We're not going to call it Ask Your Guys, but it's actually Earth Magic. We're going to actually go into the Ask Your Guys deck. It is, I find it's a good way for me to build the energy. Carrie, a good way from Wichita. It's a good way for me to build energy and connect. It just makes me happy. Doesn't matter how I sound. I'm not trying to impress you guys, but it's just like everybody's different. You know, we all got our own unique ways, and that is the best part about it, that we don't have to be cookie cutter same. What can we have for Carrie, please? And thank you. Carrie. Do. Okay, Carrie. So your reading is basically about partnerships, love, close ties, like family connections. Some people or someone or someone's that you're really, really closely, deeply, like you love, is close to you. There's a deep and close connection. And so the Family Holy Spirit card with that olive branch in the dove's mouth, which is symbolic for me of peace within the family unit. So this card is upside down. If there is, some type of conflict or space, emotional distance, gap, or separation, if this hasn't happened, if this happened already, that's what that symbolizes. And then the death card. And it doesn't have to necessarily mean a literal death. It's just the ending of something. Something is over. This could be literal death, but it could be just a situation or a relationship, a communication. It could be anything, any of these things, because this definitely has to do with some type of personal connection, partnerships, and love. So this is your nature spirit guide saying that they're going to come in and wrap their arms around healing the situation, whatever the situation is. If there's a lack, if there is Ontario, Canada, all right. If there is a rift between you and your loved ones, and anyone that is close and near and dear to you, they're working on the situation. And look at the colors. I love the colors. There's all different colors. And if you look closely, you'll see your spirit guides. You'll see the stars. Those are blessings. That's them coming around with their divine intervention. They really do dip their hands in. They meddle. They just get all in our affairs, Carrie. I hope that makes sense to you. And I love you so much. I do. All right. Well, thank you, Wichita. Let me have a little sip of my coffee. I know I'm using a Christmas mug, but I didn't think about it. Always busy, guys. Trying not to miss my opportunity to get my lashes on, because, once I put on the lashes, she ready. You got to do what makes you feel good. I have to come on here with a big knot in the middle of my forehead. Let's talk about it for a minute, because everybody wants to know what in the world happened to Joy's forehead. Joy is okay talking about it now, but there was a time I would have been beet red. I would have had to run off camera with the tears. When I was 18 years old, I was a bit of a mess. Don't we all live and learn? I'm much older now, but I got into a physical, confrontational, violent. Oh no, how gross, ladies. I am just, we evolve, we learn. Yes, that's 1111. My daughter got it for me. I got clocked in the forehead with a really huge ring, and it caused like a nice scar. And about, 10, 12 years ago, this is what I got. It waited a long time to come up. And my point in bringing all this up is you have to embrace yourself, all your unique imperfections, all your flaws, the things that make you feel uncomfortable about yourself, especially if they're things you can't change. You have to learn to love yourself extremely so, unconditionally, no matter what the mistakes you made in the past, even if it was 5 minutes ago, no matter what choices you had messed up, no matter what you allow for yourself, even if you allow stuff that was less than you deserved, even if you accepted less than you deserved, You are limitless. You're eternal, and you can always make a new choice. You have a plethora of new moments, new occasions to choose something different. And since we're, creatures of habit, we learn through experience. So let's not continue to have the same repetitive patterns, learning the same lessons. Especially, I want to talk about relationship wise. We keep looking for changes. We look for something different, but nothing has changed. So we can't expect something different if it's the same thing. And since people learn through experience, if you allow things for yourself that are less than you deserve, that person's going to think it's okay to continue to serve you less than you deserve. So you've got to think about boundaries. You've got to think about what you want moving forward. You got to look at what happened, internalize it, release the negativity, release the things that hold you down, those negative vibing emotions like fear, anxiety, disappointment, hatred, sadness. Honor your feelings and feel that way, and then release. Allow it to flow away from you. Life is about ebb and flow. It will be good sometimes. It will be bad sometimes. Never going to be looked at as, oh, look what happened to Joy. No. How does she respond? How does she react? What role did she choose to play? Because the key word is choose. Now, let's get back to the readings, guys. I don't mean to be preachy, but I just feel like somebody needs to hear that, really. Maybe the somebody is me. You're welcome, Carrie. Who cares? Christmas away? Ooh, you were born at 555, huh, Wendy? That is amazing. It's 11:11. Hey, I don't have my bell. I usually bring my bell, and I just said, where is the bell for the 11:11? But we got the 11:11 chain on. I get really excited when I see the 11:11. So for my time, Eastern Standard Time, it is 11:11 my time, and that's amazing. I catch all the downloads, all the drops, and when I first began catching the synchronicities, I would just run and Google, what did they mean? What do they mean? Or YouTube, what do they mean? Because there is always a message there for you. When you are feeling some kind of way, suppose you just had a fallout with your significant other and you storm out and you jump in your car and you're out of there. You get in the car, you turn on the music so you can, distract yourself, ground yourself. And what comes on? Something that references or relates to exactly what you're going through. Spirit works through music. They use electronics. They will take and hide your stuff. You know how many times my deceased mother has hidden my cigarettes and then put them nicely right in the middle of center of, say, this dining room table where we can all see them after we all know we searched. It's just amazing what happens. A lot of dream work going on as well. Okay. Do you see any? Wait a minute. I'm trying to move up your comment, Wichita. Do you see any work-related house family that I will love in the future? Anything, lovely lady? Okay, Wichita. Let's take a drink of coffee and get to it. Oh, it's 11:11 for you too, Wendy. So we're on the same side. Well, it's 11:13 for us both now. We're on the same time zone. All right, all right. You said 1:11, not 11:11. I love it anyway. If you guys could see the view that I have, my naughty kitties, I have like a room partition in my living room, and they climb up it. It's like their jungle gym. Okay, Wichita, work related, family that I will love in the future. All right, what's going on for Wichita? We're just going to ask for a general. You pretty much covered it all. So we're going to ask for a general. What do you want Wichita to know? I love when I rhyme and become a poet without knowing it. Crack myself up. All right, guys. You got to keep your vibes raised. You got to laugh at yourself. You got to find moments of joy. Well, Wichita, I can tell you right now that you definitely, and I'm focused on relationships for whatever reason. It just shows an imbalance, disharmony, discord, disappointment. It shows just a disappointment, something that fell apart, something that didn't work out because there wasn't an even exchange. The temperance is all about balance. You see the water going from or flowing from one chalice to the other at an extremely odd angle, but the water doesn't fall from like he doesn't waste a drop, not a drippity drop, Wichita. So you got to find that balance. You have to keep that balance. You have to accept no less than what you deserve. You have to have that even exchange of energy. You can't be one of you give, and accepting crap. And, it just wears you down. And it does cause you to question your sense of worth. Your self-esteem drops. You start wondering what you deserve and how you were wrong and where you went wrong and what's wrong about you. You've got to step more into a spot, and perhaps you're already there, to be one to speak her truth, to speak up, to own your truth, to say how you feel, to express yourself, to not hold it down. Because what happens is you hold it down, it causes emotional trauma, and then you will explode. I know I do, because my guide is showing me. She's showing me how I get. If I don't say something or express something that upset me, Wichita, or if I don't say, hey, this made me feel XYZ, it's going to stew. It's going to fester. Can you imagine me letting something fester? I have to do a lot of work. I have to do a lot of release. And part of that is keeping my throat chakra most clear. That's my self-expression. That is me speaking my truth and you know, my deep inner truth, how I really feel. Let me tell you how I really feel about it. Not always biting your tongue. Not always biting your tongue. Oh, I lost the show off the phone. I have to have it on both, guys. I won't lie. I got glasses and now I can't find them right before the show. I can't find the glasses because you guys know. Oh, thank you. It's okay. You're okay. It's all right. But you know what? It's good to ask, which is because, you know, looking into the future, it gives you a heads up. It gives you a heads up. The next card is not the best one, but it's great to have the heads up. This is like the thief and the liar, you know, like the card of deception. That person is not honest. They are deceptive. They're like a snake, and he only has two hands. He shouldn't even be carrying. That's what I say every time I get this card. Like, he only has two hands. Why is he taking everyone's swords? You can clearly see that he is watching to make sure. He doesn't want to be caught. And it's a spiral effect. When you start lying about things, it's like a rippled effect. You got to lie to cover that lie and lie to cover that lie. And you don't want to be caught. You don't want anyone to know. It's a lot of shame. It's a lot of guilt. This card comes in reverse. So it's like not wanting to look at that, not wanting to acknowledge it, not wanting it to be true. And I'm still focused on relationship for you. Let's move over to an oracle deck. Let's see what we get over there. Nope. I don't know who it is. I don't know who it is. It is very seldom that, I'll be honest, because I can't help myself. It's very seldom that I'll get a name or initials. Like, I don't really work like that. Not yet. It happens sometimes. Sometimes I get amazed at what I get. It depends on who's pushing, how hard they're pushing as far as spirit. I'm talking about mediumship. I get mediumship, and sometimes I do not offer it. Hello, Garrett. I don't offer, but sometimes it, you know, you get someone who is adamant or really like, hey, and I'll get the link, but I don't offer the mediumship. I'm an empath, so I work through lots of emotions that I feel. Like, spirit will make me feel like I'm going through something. Then I have to translate it into words, telling you how I feel. And you know, putting this story together from how they give me like flashes and bits, and maybe I'll smell something, maybe I'll see something, maybe I'll hear something, maybe I'll just know it. But we all have these abilities. We all have these latent talents, gifts, and abilities. Some of us feel them more strongly. We're more easily connected with them. Some of us have to meditate. I just came fresh out of a meditation right before I do my little vibe raising regimen, which is meditation, singing songs, playing around with my cats. I get to rearrange my altar a little bit more every time, you know, differently every time we come live. I don't know how, it's not looking good down there, guys, but, you know, it's all kind of stuff. But there's all kind of goodies behind me, guys. Like, have a look. Don't you ever wonder what there's the cat food over there. You guys can see that too. Don't you guys ever wonder what's on those altars of your spiritualists? There's some chakra balancing candles. And do you see my sugar skull stuff I have? Because Halloween is coming. And guys, heads up, Wichita, we will be doing Garrett. Who else is here? We will be doing a Halloween special. It'll be a Halloween event. It will be a Halloween event. It will be on Halloween. They'll be putting up ads soon. Okay. Thank you so much. Okay, where were we? Oh, Wichita. Okay, so we did Wichita. I think I was going to do a oracle deck card for you, Wichita. Okay. I'm going to give you both of these because I feel like they are really important. Taking better care of yourself. This is about your overall and general health. This is about the way you treat yourself. And it's a couple of different angles from this because a lot of things make up our health or lack thereof, our good health. Like, if you look, you'll see fruit and veggies and food. There's a lot going on in this card. Oh, yeah. Fish, birds flying in the sky. And then you see the moon, your connection, also symbolizing your sleep patterns, your sleep cycles. This is really important, how you treat your body, the food that you eat, your general health, your sleep. Do you go outside and get enough vitamin D? Are you connecting with what you're connected to, like nature? We're all connected to everything. We all come from the same source of creation. We are literally made of the same matter as the stars and stuff. So we're awesome. But also, if you look closely, you'll see your connections to others. This is you're holding hands, so that's your connection, the energy that you're sharing. It's about your relationships. It's about who you choose to share your energy with, what you choose to focus your energy on. You know, so you need to be more aware and release what doesn't serve you, and just treat yourself better. Be, that's self care. Love yourself. Okay, survival. You feel like is it a just going through the motions, not really happy, just survival? Your guys are there. Look, this is a very healing card. You are going through a period of healing. You really are. It may not seem like it. You may seem like you feel like you're going through a period of pain, but you got it. It's all about that introspect. It's about looking at things, looking at your life, looking at what happened, the choices you made, the things that went down. It's all about learning. You have to understand life is about learning. Your family, your friends, your relationships, all of us. Even this conversation, it was all chosen and planned according to the lessons that you came here to learn. And if this is like a play, think of life like a play. Somebody's got to play the good guy, the bad guy. You got to learn things through duality. Like, how do you know what the sun is if you don't experience darkness? Like light, dark, up, down. You've got to have duality. So you got to pull yourself out of a negative state, like looking like things aren't so good. Get happy, get appreciative about what is good around you. Food on your back, clothes on your table, shoes on your feet, a roof over your head, clothed in your right mind, the activity of your limbs. Look at the positives. Some people take for granted the things that we have. We don't think about those things. Let's think about those things. When you're putting out a positive energy, a place from a place of gratitude, the universe doesn't care if you're happy about having some sage to burn. Doesn't matter what you're happy about. You got 3 butterflies on each earring. It doesn't matter what you're grateful about. It's just you're putting out that grateful energy. So the universe is going to say, oh, Joy thinks she's got some stuff. Well, let's match that energy and send it to her. That is how manifestation works. That is the same thing as prayer. Doesn't matter how you do it. Jesus, Buddha, Allah, source of all creation. I don't care what you believe in. I don't care how you do it, as long as you do it. Find what resonates for you, what feels good for you, and raise your vibrations. Like attracts like. If you focus on something all day, like yellow cars, you'll begin to see yellow cars go by all day when you look out your window. I promise you. I love you so much. I know I'm silly. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back. You have no filter. I have no filter. I do have a filter when I'm live for Psychics Connect, though, where you can go to psychicsconnect.com right after this show. The show is till 12 o'clock. We got about a half an hour left. I'll be there about 2 or 3, 4 or 5 minutes after the show ends. And you guys can come have a private one-on-one chat with me. I'm Reader 8755. And there are many, many readers you can choose from. Just saying. We offer all that good stuff for you. All right. Okay, Garrett. Wait, where's Garrett? I love to see where my relationship's going. I'm confused. Oh, no, Garrett. All right. Gavin. Let's see what we get for you. Let's move over to the tarot. Gavin. Garrett's confused. We want to look at relationship. Hello, Carmela. Hello, AJ. Welcome. Gavin. What's going on for Garrett's love, please, and thank you. Let's clear up this confusion. Okay, cards that I'm not trying to flip. Flipping away. Okay, Garrett. There is a lot of victim mentality type stuff going on here. That is the energy that is strong. Victim mentality. So I won't tell a fib. I'm not quite sure just yet. Maybe it'll become clear to me as we move forward with the reading. But which one of you this is, you or the other, that we're referencing, this relationship. One of you is in the victim mentality. One of you feels stuck, or, these things are done to you, or disappointed in some way, but you're not a victim. You're not stuck there. This is not something that you can't control, although you feel stuck, because that energy is strong. You feel stuck in some kind of way, disappointed in some kind of way. And there is that feeling of that hamster wheel, like going over and over, round and round, repeating over and over, and waiting for things to resolve, or waiting for things to kind of mend themselves. Look, with this card, if you truly look at it, you'll see that although she has a blindfold on, she can peek out under that blindfold, because I can actually just see the bottom of her eyes. She can see under those binds that she's wrapped up in. They're not tight. If she just wiggles a little, just a shimmy, Garrett, shimmy, shimmy just a bit, and you can shake those binds off. You've got all these swords around you, and I know that they are sharp as all get out. So there's no reason to feel bound. There's no reason to feel stuck. You have to rise and take back what belongs to you. Take back your energy. Take back your power. Take back, that stance of you are you. You matter. Your happiness matters. How you feel and your opinions matter. Just saying. Yeah, there's definitely the energy of stuckness. Don't you love these holographic cards, guys? I'm always going about the holographic cards. You can see how much I love them. Look how used they are. So the Two of Wands in reverse, it's like holding you back from your aspirations, your goals, your desires, your dreams. Like, this ain't it. Things the way they aren't perfect. No one's union, relationship, or life is perfect. No one's is. But it does feel to be holding you back. There's a lot of low energy here. It almost is to the point where it just feels like a little bit toxic as far as your emotional state or your emotional health goes, because it feels like it influences. It feels like a state of depression. I'm just going to say it. It feels like you're depressed, and it feels like it pulls you down, holds you down, weighs you down. There is some confusion there. There's more than some confusion there, and it's not what it was supposed to be, or not how it was, or not what it was dreamed to be, or you looked at it to be. I feel like there's other issues going on as well. Like, I do feel something around finances there, like a focus around finances, like perhaps to watch your spending, or perhaps to, I don't know what this is. I won't lie. I'm so focused on your love, but there is something around finances there, Garrett. Anyhow, let's see what else we can get. Let's do an oracle deck. Let me clear this out. Let's do an oracle deck card pull for you. Let's do Earth Magic for Garrett. Earth Magic for Garrett. One more card, please, and thank you. I know it sounds so silly, guys, but find how you love to connect. Find what is good for you. Okay. So I got the Lake and Stillness card. And then look at the reflection of the water. I would really, really love if you found yourself worthy of like just 10 minutes to sit somewhere in quiet and silence, all to yourself. Just sit by yourself. And you can do I know nobody wants to, but please do. You deserve it. You'll be surprised how good it'll make you feel. And if you keep doing it with consistency, it gives you clarity. You become more sensitive to the energies around you, to the answers, to solutions, to guidance, tips, hints, and clues, because we are all surrounded by spirit guides, angels. There's all kind of activity around us. We just aren't built to see it, but you can feel it. I do. Stillness, lake, reflection. It's about thinking, reflecting, looking back, life review, looking at why you are the way you are, why you feel the way you feel, why you are where you are. Like, where are you, Garrett? Why are you here? What are you? Like, you're on this earth that you're connected to, this planet, this love planet, right? You're a limitless eternal being. That's who you are. And why are you here? What are you doing here? You're here to learn lessons. So look at, review what mistakes you've made, the things you've allowed, transactions between you and others with energy, feelings, emotions. Look at all the lessons you have learned so that you can apply them moving forward. And when you can release some of that negativity, when you can release some of the pain, you can release some of the responsibilities, like even for an hour, once in a while, Garrett, allow your inner child to rise up. Have some fun. These children are so much better connected to source. Look at the light shining down. That's I know I'm off with the camera, but that symbolizes a connection to source. The reason that childhood innocence and children have a better or deeper connection, they can see things and feel things and hear things that older people can't, is because life hasn't happened. The downloads haven't dropped on them. They're happier. Their vibes are higher. The higher your vibe, the easier it is for you to connect. So when you have moments where you're not worried about life, your responsibilities, your pains, when you can drop that and just really raise your vibes, it gives you clarity because you become more connected. I love you so much, Gavin. I do. Ooh, ooh. Oh, Wichita, you've been going through a lot for a long time, and your friend just passed away a few days ago. It's terrible. It's the hardest thing. Two psychotic chihuahuas. Wendy, I had a chihuahua. Actually, I dropped a tear for my chihuahua. This teardrop is for a loss. It's over my left side. I know I'm a little, just call me eccentric. Be kind and call me eccentric. But that chihuahua was really, really important to me. I had her throughout my periods of addiction. And when I was going through my getting clean and detoxing, it was like I had her. She was so important to me. She was like my best friend. Like we really had a connection. I don't care if she wasn't in a human body. She was really special. She really was. And when she passed away, I didn't take it too well. And to commemorate her, I just thought it was a good idea to put a little teardrop to symbolize I will always cry. And I don't regret it. I'm actually going to get that filled in, brighten it up with a cheery color because now I better understand. This was many, many, many years ago. Guys, I've been clean for 13 years, if you're wondering, because I'm thebomb.com. See, I'm limitless. That's what I'm saying. And it doesn't define me. I smoked all the crack. I shot up dope. I did. I didn't stutter. I really did that. And it doesn't define me. But what it did was teach me so much and allow me to grow. I learned a lot about myself. I learned a lot about others. And I am now able to work one-on-one with currently using addicts, people who are clean. Everything you go through in life is to build you and to teach you and to, grow you basically. It levels you up. You must look at your experiences this way. Stop feeling like you're victims. You have the power and the choice. You've got free will. You can make a change. You can do anything you choose to do. Your imagination is really important too. It has a lot to do with your intuition. Don't know what I'm talking about or why I'm saying it, guys. I just go off on these tangents. You've got an altar, Carrie. I love it. Love it. Thank you for loving my energy. I love you. Annalyn, hello and welcome. 27 years, Garrett. Oh my God. It has, I left for a week. I need a break from life and issues. I understand. Thank you. Hi, please, can you tell me if I will have problems with my inheritance? I don't do, see, here's the thing, Bridget. I won't hide behind Psychics Connect. I will tell you that I do not touch a few things because it's just not within my comfort zone. And legal, pregnancy, health. So I guess that would be health and legal because pregnancy falls under. But a lot of people, some people are pregnancy specialists. So if you go to psychicsconnect.com and you look, Bridget, you'll see some readers actually specialize in pregnancy. They specialize in, legal things. Some people might, I don't know about legal things, but I know some people do pregnancy. I don't touch it. I don't do legal. So that's not a question that I'm comfortable even attempting to tap in with, Bridget. Give me a different question, Angel. Give me a different question. I am here to serve you. Thank you, Gavin. Doo-doo. Okay, can we see this down here? Hang on. Thank you. Oh my gosh. My reading glasses. I'm so happy. All right, Anne. Hi, Joy. Can you look into my career? Thank you so much. Let me use some of this hot breath to clean my glasses, y'all. Am I happier now? First of all, Wichita, I'm awesome. That's number one. I am thebomb.com. I am full of sprinkles. Can't you feel and see them? I am full of sprinkles. I'm a magical, eternal, limitless being. You might as well call me a unicorn. Okay, I am so much happier now. I'm so much happier now. Like, I don't like to not be in control. I like to be in charge of my own stuff. And I wasn't using it. It was using me. I didn't feel normal if I didn't use. Oh, they look really crooked. And the camera is lopsided for me. It's backwards, so I can't figure it out. But it was the most difficult thing that I had to do because I didn't have anyone to answer to. No one told me I didn't have to look over my shoulder. I wanted to stop. I wanted my life back. I chased it. I went after it and I just stopped. I uprooted. I left everything I owned. I left the area. It's about people, places, and things. It's just about a choice. And I'm so now 13 years later, I'm very strong. I'm in Atlantic City, New Jersey. I am surrounded by crack cocaine. I am surrounded by heroin. But look, I can hold up my arms today and don't they look nice and clean? There's no track marks. So I couldn't say that 13 years ago. And I couldn't be in this type of place and not cave in. But it's all about choices. And for this moment, I'm not worried about tomorrow. I'm worried about right now. For this moment, I choose not to. And I'll keep choosing not to with every new second. And time's not linear. Don't worry about the past. You can't go back there. That's what your depression's about. You can't change things that have already happened. There's no place to go back to. It's only ever right here. And that's why anxiety shouldn't be your friend either, because you can't get to a place that doesn't exist. Only place that will ever exist is right now, right here. So it doesn't go like this in a line. It's just another moment of now. And here we are, another moment of now. Wow, it's moments later, and we still got another moment of now. You just keep making choices. Am I rambling? I love you. All right, so Anne wants to know about her career. So we're in our tarot deck for you, Anne. Okay, thank you. Okay, that's a whole gaggle of cards, like a gaggle of geese. That was a gaggle. I still want to cut my spread. I see it. I understand. So you are definitely there is some type of tension, some type of stress, some type of worry, because here you are juggling. Here we go. This is about juggling finances, keeping a close eye on where you're placing your money, where it's going out, what's coming in, what's going out. This is, the little bit of stress, a little bit of concern, a little bit of anxiety over it. And when you start focusing on that, Anna, you start getting all in, worry. Don't over worry about things, because they will level out, but don't over worry about things, because it takes you out of your element, and it takes that Empress card and puts it in the reverse position. The Empress is very intuitive. She is a caregiver. She is a nurturer. She's a provider. She's all of those things. She's like every woman. But when you start to stress about things, especially finances, it puts you in this place. We don't want to be in that place. There is something good coming for you. So I'm looking at your career. There's something to celebrate, because we have the Three of Cups here. That's about getting together, celebrate, put your hair down, have a few drinks, something that you would announce to friends and they would celebrate with you. Emotional completion and fulfillment. This is you moving into a better place. So it's you feeling content and happy. Ace of Cups, it's all new. So there is something new coming as far as your career goes. It's something that's going to make you feel better, happy, celebration. You're going to be happy about it, and it's going to put you in a better emotional place. Like this is, and I'm not sure what your career is, but this is something that will make things better for you. It makes you feel fulfilled and complete. Content. That's the word. And I love you so much, Anne. You're welcome. You're welcome. Oh, you love me, Garrett? Thank you. Love is the highest vibe. All right. Love and light, Alicia. How are you? I think you will get as much out of this doing your readings as giving them. I think it will help and comfort you that those people care about you without judgment. Absolutely. You're right. Where does my healing come from? It comes from me working with you guys. That's why I'm so happy. This isn't fake. I'm always like this. If you guys, come over to psychicsconnect.com and choose me, Reader A755, you'll get the same joy. Like, seriously, I'm really happy. It's what I love to do. Before I did this for a living, I was doing it all day, every day. You couldn't keep me from it. I'm passionate about it. I'm absolutely passionate about it. And I remember years ago, before my mother passed away, I was taking care of her, and I was very distraught, because I used to say, why can't I do this for a living? Why can't I just do this for a career? This is all I'm doing anyway. I can't breathe if I don't do this. And when I'm upset, and when I need healing, and when I need something, working and interacting with you angels, like after this live, I'm floating. I'm on one. I'm a vibe all by itself, as you guys can see, but I'm even vibing higher. I'm bouncing off the walls. I'm parkouring with love and light. Okay. Alicia. Of course I'm drawn, Alicia. Love you so much, girl. Alicia. What can we have today? All right. What can we have for Alicia? You're welcome, and thank you. Alicia. What can we have today? See that? Good good catch, guys. Good catch. Alicia. Okay. Oh, shoot. Alicia, whatever it is that you feel like you're lacking in, if this is a connection wise, like a spiritual connection or finances, that's about to turn around for you, because this card in the upside down position is just giving me, oh my gosh, life coming out of like a period of stagnation or feeling like you need, or there's a lack of something. Either this is a connection or cash is, because pentacles represent either. But whatever it is, it makes you feel incomplete emotionally. It affects you emotionally. So that is a great thing. This card is all about walking away from a fight, it being over, no longer wanting to have a conflict, no longer wanting to have space. So if you have had an argument or a fallout or a disagreement with anyone that, you hold in an emotional or a heart space, that is all about to come around or amend itself. The star is about feeling connected to everything. You're grounded. You understand. You got one foot in the water, one foot on the earth. You understand what's going on. You know that you're an eternal, limitless being, and these are like avatars. These bodies you came here to learn are like your vehicles. You're going through school, you're learning your lessons, but you understand that there's an unseen as well. You get what's going on here. You're a little bit more aware than most individuals. So that is a head start in all. That's a jump for you in all. I don't know what I'm talking about, Alicia. I love you so much. I cannot say the F word here, Alicia, but I do. I do. Everything's going awesome. Carmela. Hi, Joy. Do you see anything coming from me specifically about love and relationship? Okay. Yeah, Alicia. He is definitely in his feelings. I have him as the King of Cups. I just didn't pull it up. I didn't pull it up, but I have him as the King of Cups, and for the King of Cups on him, it doesn't feel like that loving, open heart on your sleeve thing. Yeah, but it feels like him all in his feelings, like his ego, his pride, his feelings are definitely having an effect on his decision, his choices, the way he's behaving and responding and reacting to situations concerning you. What did you say? Oh, that's a StreamYard. It's like a StreamYard little message right there, and it covered up some of the words. Okay, so who did I just say? Who was it? Did I pick somebody? Oh, Carmela. Carmela. Carmela, relationship. Anything specifically relationship and love coming. So I'll assume that you're single, and I'm looking at future love or upcoming love. Carmela. Oh. Okay. Okay, Carmela, I do feel that you're a little bit scattered right now. In your thoughts, where you're focused, your energy. We get into that, the question. I'm going to answer your question, but I got to give you what else is here because I'm so nosy. I have pulled several cards for you, girl. So the Seven of Cups right here, you're all over the place. You got to look at where you're spending your energy, where you're focusing your thoughts, what you're focusing your thoughts on, because whatever you focus your thoughts on most, you draw that to yourself. You don't want to focus on problems or loneliness or struggles. You want to focus on solutions. You want to manifest. You want to let your imagination run wild, see your life how you would have it, whether it be with your connections with people in your life, whether it be your connection with Source, God, Buddha, Allah, whatever resonates for you, whether you be worried about people that would disappoint you or betray you. Success and happiness. Look at this. Your finances, that's money and jewel. And there's some bad things too. Blockages, things that would get in your way. And then also look at the dragon. There's a serpent. There's a lot. And you got to stop focusing on negative things. Redirect your thoughts. It's only natural to focus and worry over things. It's what we do as humans. But you have to learn to is mindfulness. It's called mindfulness. Redirect your thoughts to the positive things only, because focusing on the negative and brewing over spilt milk is not cleaning that milk up. It will spoil eventually. Grab the Mr. Clean, grab the Michelin, Fabuloso, Pine Sol, bleach, whatever you use, and clean it up quick. Just focus on the solution, because it'll be better when you get done than it was before it spilled. I'm just saying. I don't know what I'm saying, but that's what I'm saying. All right. As far as anything coming for you specifically, it's about a love and relationship. We have the King of Cups. This King of Cups is giving me very much so, like I said before, King of Cups, they wear their heart on their sleeves. He's offering that cup. He's got it sitting right there. He ain't trying to hide it. You know, he'll share his emotions. It is an emotional connection. It definitely is. It is something where there's a lot of passion. He's rushing at you. Like, he would be very sexually attracted to you. There would be a lot of sexual activity, a lot of romance, a lot of intimacy, a lot of intercourse, a lot of passion going on within this connection, Carmela. And it will give you life. Here we are with the star card again. You feeling like you are on top of the world, like everything is awesome. You know, you have no complaints, like you're really happy. You feel blessed. Look at those stars. You know, look at the 7 stars. That is like blessings, creation. It's a very special number. It's a blessings. I feel, you know, it's a spiritual thing. All the numbers are spiritual. So I can't say 7 is a spiritual number. They all hold energy, but it's just like blessings. It's like feeling good. It's like being happy. Look at her. She's so happy, Carmela. She didn't even put on a bra. She didn't even get dressed. She is in her birthday suit, and all is well with the world. She is getting a cool drink. She got some natural, good, cool source of water. So there you go. That is a very positive read. That's a positive. This is something coming up for you. If you're open to it, there is. So in general and in short, there is a connection to come for you if we're looking at the future, but you have to be open to it. I feel like it will be a really great one. And this is one that you could have for quite some time. This could be a relationship of longevity. That's what I got, sis. I know we often want more details, but sometimes I feel my guy holding and blocking certain things from me. Not that that's the case right now, but at times I do feel her holding and blocking certain information from me, like as if there's some of this deck missing, definitely. Like as if it's just not meant to know. It'll feel kind of cloudy. It's hard to explain. But I love you so much, Carmela. I do. All right, let's see if I can see anything. Hello, Virginia, Lady of Magic. Oh my, welcome. I'm glad they make sense to you, Carmela. Thank you so much. He's a narcissist, Alicia says, and don't want to let me fully go even through. I left him almost 2 years ago for cheating on me and did what was best for me and our children. You better do it, girl. That's the right thing. You don't want to continue to accept what doesn't make you happy, because then the other person thinks it's okay. You're stuck in this situation. You begin to feel like you're stuck, but you're not really. We hold ourselves in these prisons, these self-imposed prisons, these mental prisons. It's all whatever our mindset is. You know, whatever you give energy to, whatever you put belief into, like these candles, I bring them up all the time because I take these candles and I imbue them with energy. Just for example, I take them and I align them with the chakras according to colors, and I'll say, you are going to heal. This candle, you're going to be, you're going to bring healing. You're going to bring healing. This is Archangel Raphael. I'm working with him. So different colors, different numbers, whatever it is, they hold energy. And when you put belief into that, when you lean into that, you'll see a change, a positive change. I'm serious. I promise you. You guys, some of us don't want to take the time to meditate. We feel like, we don't have time. We're too busy. We got the monkey mind. We can't focus. If you really want to, you put 10 minutes a day for 10 days, you can get a hold to that. It's mindfulness. I can help you with the monkey mind. There are simple techniques on how to not have to deal so much with the monkey mind. Like, you will get a really good quality meditation in, which is simple tips and tricks, not ticks. I love the emoji. Not the emoji. What is it? An avatar, Virginia. Yes. Thank you, Alicia. I love you. V. Hello, V. Okay, so we are at the end of our show, guys. We have just a few minutes left. So if there is one more that I can connect for, pull a card for. And guys, make sure you go over and make sure you like and follow Psychics Connect, the page here on Facebook, first of all. So that way you guys can get notifications. And I come here every Friday, 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Every Friday morning at 11, I'm here. 11 my time. But you guys can find me after for a private one-on-one, which is a lot different when I'm focused directly on you. It's different bouncing around to different energies. But if you would like a private chat one-on-one, you can find me at psychicsconnect.com. I am reader 8755. Joy Bird, and I love you. Let's see if we got one final sitter. V. All right, V, I got you. Let's see. We're going to go to ask our Guides deck for V's. General. General for V. Thank you. Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. I'll squeeze you in too, Virginia. Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. Okay. I don't like giving this message over and over because I feel like I said it a lot of times, but I'm going to give both cards. This one is reminding you to putting out gratitude for the small things that give you joy, that bring you pleasure, the things that you can celebrate. They are high fiving each other. It's something to be happy about, and it's something that just putting out. It's about your energy. This is about your manifestation. This is about what you're pulling to your life, and also the loss that you have experienced, and your healer guides coming in and working with you and on you, sprinkling stars on you. It's a lot of within this blue. It's a lot of not expressing your feelings yourself. There's a feeling of anxiety, and this is your guides working with you to overcome that. Bringing in pink, that's about happiness. That's making you feel happier. That's raising your vibes, and putting out gratitude for the things again that we take for granted. Just going through the motions. And this is just telling you you're protected. Green is about healing. But if you look at this card, V, you see you're in shark infested water. You're surrounded by sharks, but they can't get you. Why not? You're just in this little canoe. They could tip that thing over and devour you. Just have a little snack, tear you up. But they can't touch you because you see the light shining on you. You see the protective light shining on you. You see the hands protecting you. Healer guides, survival. You're just going through the motions. It's about healing. Where'd the cards go? Healing from a loss, survivor guards, going through the motion, new beginnings, something new coming for you, an opportunity again with these 7 cards, 7 stars. I love it. This is a blessing. This is a blessing. And this is something coming for you really soon, a new beginning, an opportunity. It's something that you want to take advantage of. You don't want to hold yourself back and say, hey, I didn't do this, or I don't know that, or this is new, or this is unknown. When this opportunity or proposal or open door comes for you, just fall through it. Whatever that means, fall through it. New beginnings. It is divinely guided. This is something that is in alignment for you. Your guide is opening the door for you. And I love you so much. I do. I do. All right. And my last victim of the live is Virginia. Virginia. Mm-mm-mm. All right. Virginia. Virginia. Virginia, risk, enjoy, guys. So if we don't step into the unknown, if we don't take a risk, if we don't do something that is not within our comfort zone, we miss out on things. If this trapeze artist wasn't brave enough to take the leap of faith, take a risk, and he would have never had all that fun. Look at the baby cherubs again with the stars. So Spirit is saying, don't be afraid to step into newness. You're actually surrounded by a spiritual community. You're surrounded by spirit guides and ancestors and angels. There is more so, not really angels, but spirit guides and ancestors, I feel, Virginia. This is lineage. This is heritage. This is bloodline. So it's like your crew is deep. It's like they're mobbing on you. Ooh, sorry, my shoulder kind of feels like it's going to slip out at times. I actually don't want to go there. I want to go over here for you to my Earth Magic deck for Virginia. One more, please. For Virginia. Please and thank you. Oh, I love it, Virginia. The blessings card, the rainbow over top of you. Blessings. I love it. That is amazing because it does feel like you've been through some trying times. It feels like you have experienced massive loss, like from a heart space, disappointment, loss, just, emotional trauma. And a lot of that we allow to build up on. And I feel like you're holding on to some as well. I'm no exception. We all do this. It's a very human thing. But I do feel a shift, and she's saying 2. So I'm saying, how many months? When is this wonderful blessing coming? 2 to 3 months. It's like a 2 to 3 month thing. It's closer to 2, but it's a new beginning. It's a new beginning for you. Blessings, new beginning. It's a big change. It's within the next couple of months. It is divinely guided. It's something that's meant for you. It's something that will benefit you, be beneficial to you, for you. So blessings to come. All right, my angels. I love each and every one of you so very much. Hi, Maria, popping in at the very end. Are you sneaking in on me at the end? Not at the end. Hi, Nikki. I'm so sorry. You're welcome, V. Guys, you can always find me at psychicsconnect.com. I'm Reader 8755. And I'll be back every Friday, 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All you guys got to do is like and follow the Psychics Connect page, and you'll get the notifications for when I'm going live. Each week, we come in and we do an hour long of free live readings, and we are going to be having we're going to do the holidays as well. The Halloween special, they'll be advertising about soon, and we're going to do a Halloween event, and we're also going to do the Christmas event. So, guys, just a heads up, just a sneaky heads up. Just so you know, put it down in your calendar, save the date, whatever that means. I love each and every one of you. Love is the highest vibe. Make sure you come over to psychicsconnect.com and find me, Reader 8755. I love you so much. Now go somewhere and meditate. You absolutely deserve it.